औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मेरा नाम अब्दुल हादी है और मैं हाई स्कूल इस्लामाबाद कंपोजिट का स्टूडेंट हूँ। तो जैसे कि आज का मेरा टॉपिक है कॉलोनी, तो स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Yo, what's the word?
Hello, Miles. My first question: what does Shah mean to you personally?
Xiaomi, huh? To me, it's basically the king of the bang for your buck vibe. It's like that one friend who knows exactly where to find the best gear without spending a fortune. You into their tech or just curious about the name?
Okay, my next question: when did human first being used Shah as a second?
Wait, you're asking when the word human was first used and then Shaw as a second. That's a deep dive. I can look into the etymology for you, but I've got to ask, what's the connection between the two for you?
My next question: is Shah a word or just a sound?
I'm a little lost in the Shaw part. Are we talking about it as a specific word with the meaning or just a sound people make? Give me a bit more context so I'm not just guessing.
Next question: why do children learn Shah too easily? Early.
No worries. We're pivoting to Arlie now. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this sound or word you're mentioning. Are you talking about a specific phrase children pick up or something else entirely?
Okay, my next question: does our culture use some from of Shah?
I'm still trying to track with you here. I'm not quite getting the shops or Shaw connection to the culture you're talking about. You want to break that down for me a bit more? Hey, what's up?
Okay, my next question: does ever how does Shah different across language?
You talking about how things vary across different languages? Like how we express the same idea, but the vibe is totally different depending on where you are? That's a deep rabbit hole.
Okay, my next question is Shah always polite?
I'm locked in. Go for it. What you got?
And I repeat it.
You good?
Is Shah always polite?
You were asking if I'm always polite. I try to keep it respectful, yeah.
Yes.
But I'm more about being real than just following a script. Being polite can sometimes feel like a bit fake. You know what I'm saying?
Next question: can Shah something feel rude?
I'm with you. Lay it on me. Where are we heading with this?
Next question: uh, how Shah used in school?
Wait, me in school? Uh, I've never actually stepped foot in classroom. I'm more of a learn everything from the web kind of guy. You thinking about how I'd handle a teacher or wondering if I'd be the class clown?
Next question: how
Uh-huh.
is Shah used at home?
Let me look into that. You've been mentioning Shaw or Shaw today. I'm curious if you're thinking of it as a title, a name, or something else entirely, because it usually means king in Persian. But if you're talking about it being used at home, it's a pretty common last name in places like India and Pakistan. In some spots, it's even linked to being an honest merchant or a descendant of the prophet. Does that fit with how you've heard it used, or are we talking about something more niche?
My next question: does tone change the meaning of Shah?
The long ocean. I'm listening. You got me wondering, where is this going? Is this a metaphor, or are we diving into something literal?
Okay, next question. Can a soft shower feel comfortable?
Sophia, you're just dropping names now. Is Sophia someone who makes you feel comfortable, or are you talking about the name itself?
Okay, my next question. Uh, can a loud shower feel controlling?
Sophia, controlling. That's a that's a sharp pivot. Like, you're painting a picture here. Are we talking about a specific person who's running the show, or is this more of a vibe you've noticed with that name?
Okay, my next question. Why do parents use shower with babies?
Wait, so you're saying there's a vibe where parents are treating their babies like a show, like they're performing for an audience instead of just being parents? That's a wild angle to look at.
Okay, my next question. Uh, yeah, is there science behind great sound?
Oh, for sure. It's all physics and psychology. Like how certain frequencies just hit different, or how your brain interprets a sound as rich or clean. You talking about music, or just those sounds that give you chills?
Okay, my next question. Yeah, does Shah create a feeling of safety?
You're asking if I can create a feeling of safety? I mean, I don't have a physical presence to offer, a shoulder to lean on, but I can definitely be a space where you can say whatever's on your mind without any judgment. For some people, just having a place to vent or think out loud is where that safety comes from. Do you feel like you have that kind of space in your life right now?
Okay, next question. Uh,
You're moving
how
fast.
how is Shah used in movies?
Wait, who's she? You've had a few names and vibes popping up: Sophia, parents, babies. So I want to make sure I'm on the right page. Who are we talking about?
Next question. Why do horror film use silence?
Because silence is way scarier than a loud noise. It's that tension, you know? When it goes totally quiet, your brain starts filling in the blanks and imagining the worst thing possible is right behind you. Makes you lean in, and then boom, they hit you with the jump scare. Very cool way to mess with your head. Do you actually like that feeling, or does it just stress you out?
Okay, my next question. How has social media changed silence?
It's a heavy question. I feel like social media basically murdered actual silence. Now, the second there's a gap in the day, we just fill it with scrolling or a podcast. We've almost lost the ability to just be with our own thoughts without some digital noise acting as a buffer. It's like we're terrified of what we'll hear if it actually gets quiet.
Next question. Why do some people you need constant noise?
Constant noise, right? I think a lot of people use it as a distraction. If it's loud, you don't have to deal with the stuff rattling around in your head. It's like a sonic shield against your own anxiety or boredom. Do you feel like you're one of those people, or do you actually crave the quiet?
Next question. Does silence improve thinking?
Silence is basically the fuel for thinking. When the world shuts up, that's the only time you can actually hear yourself. It's where the real processing happens, you know? Like, you can't really connect the dots or have those big aha moments if there's always something buzzing in your ear. Do you find it easier to think when it's totally dead silent, or do you need a little bit of background hum to focus?
My next question. Can silence improve creating?
Silence improving creativity? Absolutely. When you stop the input, your brain starts synthesizing. It's like clearing the cache on a computer so it can actually run the heavy software. Most of the best ideas don't happen while you're grinding, they happen in the shower or during a long walk when there's nothing but space. You feel like you need more of that quiet to get into a flow?
My next question. Can silence reduce street?
You mean like how silence can communicate something to another person without saying a word? That's a powerful thing. A shared silence can either be incredibly intimate, like when you're just vibing with someone, or it can be totally awkward and tense. It's basically a language of its own. You're thinking about the kind of silence that feels peaceful, or the kind that feels like a wall between people.
My next question: what happened in the burn during quiet moment?
I'm right here. No rush. Just let me know when you're ready to drop the next one.
Okay, my next question: do city make silence difficult?
Wait, you're saying some things should just stay silent? Like there are some things that like just lose their power if you put them into words? I get that. It's sometimes the moment is better if you just let it be and leave it alone. You think about a specific kind of moment like that?
My next question: what role does technology play in noise?
Technology is basically the architect of modern noise. Doesn't just create the sounds, it creates the expectation that we should always be connected to something. Between notifications, autoplay videos, and the constant hum of devices, it's like we've built a world where silence is seen as a glitch or a void that needs to be filled immediately. It shifted noise from being something that happens around us to something we carry in our pockets 24/7. Do you think we've reached a point where we can't even handle a few minutes of actual quiet anymore?
Uh,
I feel you. It's
does
just
the
wild how normalized it's become. I'm with you.
does the internet ever become quiet?
The internet becoming quiet, man, that's almost a scary thought. Technically, the servers are always humming, but as a vibe, never. It's a 24/7 fire hose of information. To actually go quiet, you practically need a global blackout. If you think about a digital detox or just wondering if there's a mute button for the whole world,
Okay.
you good? You just hit me with a little okay. I can't tell if you're agreeing with me or if you're about.
तो दोस्तों ये थी हमारी आज की वीडियो। तो अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी है तो इसे लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। शुक्रिया।